All right, we'll just do a test stream. It's pretty windy. We're in Miami Beach, and the wind is really, really crazy. Even though Miami's not really supposed to be getting any of the hurricane, it is quite windy, and the sand is actually kind of painful. It's hitting my back. It's man, I can only imagine what it's like on the west coast of Florida. But it's like a sandstorm up here. So we'll walk around, we'll see if we lose internet connection, but I just wanted to give you guys a look of what it's like here in Miami. Oh man, I don't know if you guys could see that, but it's literally like a sandstorm. Ah, man, that hurts. It's crazy. But it's actually quite a nice day out. So I'm here on Miami Beach. Oof. And you can start to see some of the white caps. Honestly, it's actually a pretty beautiful day out. It's just very windy. Let's head back and check out some of the stores, see how they're preparing. I don't think I'm going to be able to walk back. Let's go ahead and exit on this one. But it's good to see everyone. I just wanted to go live really quick just to explore some of South Beach and Mid Beach during the storm. Steph UFs is north of Orlando, doing okay right now, rain and wind. Stay safe. Not too much rain here in Miami, just the wind. The wind is crazy. This is probably, it must be 40-mile-an-hour wind. At least with the gusts. You can kind of see those palms blowing in the breeze there. Now, I'm going to take you across the highway here because I want to show you just how high the water is. The water has kind of already come up right as you're headed down to Mid Beach and South Beach. Hey, John Hogan, what's going on? Peter, thank you so much for the email. I'll go ahead and check that out as soon as I can. So you're going to see a lot of these nice, beautiful houses across the highway, which is Collins Avenue. These are some amazing, amazing homes. You're talking multi-million-dollar homes here. Oh! Hopefully I don't get hit in the head with a coconut or something. Tatted T says, how do you ride your Vespa with the wind? I really probably shouldn't be riding it, honestly. It was very, very difficult riding it down here. It was way too windy. Almost get blown off of it. Look at these palm trees here. This will give you an idea of just how windy it is. Look at that. And keep in mind, this is Miami, Florida, everyone. We're not even supposed to be getting it. So these are the crazy winds here. The storm hasn't even started and we're not even going to get the storm. That's the crazy thing. But regardless of the rain, it's actually a pretty nice day. It's not bad. I was working all day. We're going to be exploring Pine Tree Drive. And I want to show you the water line. The water has come up so far. And the storm is yet to start. One thing you do have to watch out for are these falling coconuts you see right here. I mean, if one of those hits you in the head, you're probably not going to be feeling well. Hey, Gabriella says hello from Cape Coral. Beautiful place, Cape Coral, Florida. But this is what I'm talking about. You can see across Collins Avenue here. Look at those homes. Those are amazing. You can see all the boats and the yachts that are kind of docked right outside people's homes here. Cosmo Scary says, has there been extra traffic with people driving from Tampa? I think so. I noticed yesterday that Miami was very crowded. Also today, I was in the North Beach section of Miami, Little Buenos Aires, and it's actually quite busy with everyone traveling from Tampa to escape the storm over to the east coast of Florida. But this is really what I wanted to point out. Guys, look at the water line here. And the storm hasn't even started. The water is literally on the highway. I mean, look at that. And this is Miami. It's an interesting experience standing here because, like, it looks like the water is parallel with the homes. Look at this. I mean, it looks beautiful, but look at how close we are to the water line. Let's go ahead and walk down. Good to see you, Tom AK. Alan says, how's the grocery stores with people panicking? Not as bad as I expected here in Miami, honestly. Really not that bad. I got some food, got some water yesterday. Everything seems to be fine where I am. Now again, remember, Miami's really not supposed to be getting hit with the storm. We're just going to get a lot of rain and wind and maybe a little bit of flooding, so. Look at this. You have this guy fishing right here. So we're going to walk down to South Beach today. Just kind of check out the preparations for the storm and whatnot. Hey, Ed is here. Eddie, Sunshine NYC. What's up, everyone? Welcome to Miami, Florida. This is Collins Avenue. And let me know how the wind noise is in the microphone. We do have quite the hefty wind guard on the mic. But hopefully that does enough to mitigate the noise for all of you. Here, let me go on the dock one more time. Again, look at that. The water, look at how high the water is right now. And again, I'd like to repeat, the storm really hasn't even started, and it's already right up to people's flood walls. You never know, maybe at the height of the storm, perhaps Collins Avenue will be completely flooded, who knows? Hey, good to see you, Tom AK. Thanks for joining. Someone says, what are you doing in Florida right now? I'd rather be in New York. I had to fix something with the house and I have some tenants moving in. But if I lived in Tampa or Sarasota, Florida, something like that, I definitely would not be in the state of Florida. I'm just being extra cautious for these coconuts. Whoa! Man, those wind gusts almost pushing me over. And these aren't even the high winds. Look at this. This isn't even the high winds right now, and these are pretty high winds. I'd say the gusts maybe right now 35 to 40 miles an hour. Cosmos says tornado in Palm Beach. I did see that. Someone sent me an article about tornadoes happening in Broward County. I mean, it makes sense, right? All the changes in air pressure from this storm. Look at this thing. This is a massive pontoon boat. That's a pretty cool boat, right? Hey, Patty Benty is here. What's going on, Patty? I see Sally, Darren, cheers, Patient Lobster. Good to see all of you. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think the vast majority of the storm is supposed to hit Sarasota, Tampa, maybe Fort Myers tomorrow night. This is a really good view and a perception of just how high the water has come up already. Look at that. It's literally parallel with the street. Hey, Michael Myers says hello from San Antonio, Texas. Welcome everyone from San Antonio as we're exploring Miami, Florida. Oh! Hey, Cushy says no hard hat or safety glasses. I actually do have safety glasses on, I'm not even gonna lie. Now, I don't know if you know this or not, but if you ride a motorcycle or a Vespa in the state of Florida, you have to wear safety goggles while you're driving or you get a ticket. So, Peter says, how much higher would you estimate the water is from normal? Maybe about 2 feet higher right now, because I will admit, oh God. Normally, the water is still pretty high up here on Collins Avenue, particularly during a full moon or the king tides. But, I mean, this is I mean, guys, I wouldn't be surprised if the water, by the time the storm really hits, is going to be over Collins Avenue. I mean, what do you think? I mean, it's about to come over the seawall right now. I think you'll probably have a little bit of flooding over Collins. I wouldn't be surprised. Now look at how cool that is. In the distance you see the sun. Like I said, it's actually a nice day here in Miami, minus the wind. So this is the Fontainebleau Miami. This place is really nice. All right, I'm going to try to head further inland. One more look up Collins Avenue. I mean, what do you guys think of some of these houses here? These homes are beautiful. So we're now going to go into the mid-beach section of Miami. There's some more boats over here. But those really beautiful homes that we were just exploring, that's over on Pine Tree Drive. I love it over there. Hey, Bill says I'm in Sarasota, rock and roll time. Bill, God bless, stay safe, please. We're praying for you. We're not supposed to get it bad here in Miami, but I hope everyone stays safe regardless during the storm. Now, I'm curious to see if any of the businesses are going to be putting up sandbags. When I was in North Beach, which is the neighborhood you could consider Little Buenos Aires, there was actually quite a few businesses already kind of putting up some of the necessary sandbags and the like. Esmeralda, good to see you. Happy Wednesday, everyone. Here's one more look, looking northbound on Collins. Again, that's the Fontainebleau Miami Beach. Emma's landfall, 8:30 Eastern time is the update. So I think that's a little bit earlier than originally expected, I think, right? Now, we just took a look at some of the seawall here that the water is already starting to go over. Once we cross this highway, you're going to see what the city of Miami Beach did. They actually elevated all of the seawall going all the way down to South Beach. It's going to be interesting to see the comparison, to see if it's really done a good job with keeping that water out. We'll see. Now, this is the free trolley. So if you're coming down here for vacation or you're moving down here, the Miami Beach trolley is fantastic. It's in operation Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. to 11 p.m. and on Sundays, 8 to 11. I think they could have just put every day, 8 to 11. But it's really, really convenient if you don't have a car. Hey, Chooch Tech says, hey Tom, why are you in Miami? Sorry if you answered already. Nah, no worries. I have a tenant moving out tomorrow. Well, actually, I have 2 people moving out tomorrow and then 2 people moving in. So I needed to be here to get them out anyway. So I'm just taking precautionary measures for the storm. It looks like if flights are canceled, they're going to have to maybe extend their stay. I can't kick them out in a major storm event. But I will say, I mean, if I lived in Tampa, if I lived in Fort Myers or Sarasota, I would definitely not be there right now. I would obey the mandatory evacuation orders. But we're actually not supposed to get much of anything here in Miami. We're supposed to get a lot of wind and a little bit of rain. All right, so everyone, we talked about that new elevated seawall that Miami Beach put in. This is it. We're walking it right now. It's going to be interesting as we get closer to the side to see the difference. To see the difference in water level from the old seawall down Collins and the new right here. Oh yeah, you could tell a major, major difference. Now, it is quite expensive to do this. Look at this, everyone. It's done a really good job. I'll try to get you closer to the edge without falling in. This is all brand new. They elevated it. So imagine if Miami did this all the way up Collins Avenue. I think they should. I think over time, as sea level rise and all that, they're probably going to be forced to do that. But this is pretty good. This is looking pretty good. We'll do a good job of keeping a lot of the water out of Indian Creek Drive. Interesting comparison. So this is all brand new walkway here on the sidewalk. And here's another really good comparison. Look at this. So if you look at the house across the waterway, they have the old original seawall. And it looks like the water's about to flow over into their yard, but not here. So I think it's money well spent if Miami invests or continues to invest into the infrastructure here. Yeah, I know. Little V772 says Miami looks got very, very lucky. Just 2 hours north of here, there's tornadoes, I hear. I think someone in the chat said that Palm Beach, Broward County area is experiencing some tornadoes. So 82 Windows 82 says, hi, thanks for the walk. No problem. we're just doing a little bit of a, Miami mid-beach, South Beach tour, checking things out before the hurricane hits. Doesn't look too bad. Again, Miami is not supposed to get the storm, but we are supposed to get some very, very high winds. And I just wanted to check and see if any of the businesses are, preparing for the storm. We'll see. That's a nice Cybertruck that just went by. Wow, Gabriella says, Tom, Fort Myers and Cape Coral had tornadoes. Stay safe, please. Hey, Brian says, Tom, everything in South Beach is open, no evacuations, only a slight chance of tropical force winds, and very, very little flooding. What? Very good news. John says, Palantir closed up 4% today. Indeed, it did. Pretty good day in the markets. By the way, new all-time record highs for the S&P 500 today. I know this isn't like our normal financial live streams, but new all-time record highs yet again for the S&P 500. So congrats, everybody. We'll wait to cross. Hey, Lockjaw's here. What's going on? Hold on 1 second. Sorry about that. All right, let's cross. Do you guys want to check out the ocean? You guys want to check out the ocean? All right, we'll see. Let's make this left. Sorry for the buffering. I had one of my clients texting me. Said, you're out streaming in this? I'm like, Miami's not gonna get much. This is 38th Street. We're gonna cross over to Collins. This is Indian Creek now. Look at how crazy those homes are in the distance. Spencer says, greetings from Silicon Valley. Hey, Spencer. Welcome everybody to Miami. Let's see how the internet holds up as we cross over to the ocean. When we first started the stream, we started right on the beach. And there were some significant whitecaps. I mean, usually the ocean water in Miami is like crystal clear glass. But we are having some whitecaps here. Hey, the Inkwell, what's going on? I know the Inkwell says, the weather news gives the impression the entire state of Florida is in a hurricane. It is not. Yeah, I would call it, it's a little bit of sensationalism, but I do get it. I mean, this is a massive, massive storm. I mean, a monster storm. It's going to cause lots of devastation. But to your point, Miami is really not supposed to get it. We're only supposed to have, here in Miami, we're only supposed to have tropical force winds and a little bit of flooding, and it hasn't even really started yet. In any event, this is Collins Avenue, everyone. These are some beautiful condos right here on the beach. You're going to see a lot of beautiful Art Deco style buildings. This is the tavern. All right, let's see if we can cross here. and I'll take you guys to the beach. Just keep me posted on how the internet is holding up. It's actually quite peaceful watching the palms here. Oof. Man, the closer we get to the water, let me get away from these dogs here. The closer we get to the water, the windier it gets. But this boardwalk here, everyone, when the weather's nice, is really beautiful. I mean, this goes all the way through South Beach, up through Mid Beach, up through North Beach, Miami, and it'll even go all the way down to South Point Park. I mean, this is awesome, awesome infrastructure here. And they even label all the streets. So this is 38th Street. You can see all brand new boardwalk. This is looking southbound. And this is looking northbound. All right, let's officially start to walk on the beach. Just keep me posted about the internet. Oof, yeah, that wind hits you right as you get off the boardwalk. Man, it feels like it feels like someone's throwing rocks at me. That's how it feels. Oh. I'm kind of half walking with my back to the wind. I just want to get you close enough to where you can see the white caps of the beach, or those waves. Hey, what's up, Joe E? Good to see you. Welcome to Miami Beach. Now, it may not look that bad, though, honestly, everyone, but for Miami, there's usually no waves. Hey, Jeff in Southern Tier, New York. Mike C is here. Welcome, everybody. We're just doing a pre-hurricane walk here in Mid Beach, Miami. Oh! That wind is wild, wild, wild. I couldn't even imagine what 180 mile an hour winds feels like. Hey, Robert Riley, what's going on? Lisa says, how safe are you in the high rises? Pretty safe. I'd say the higher elevation you are, the safer you are, for sure. Hal T, what's going on? All right, everyone, let's head back in and let's explore South Beach, see how South Beach is doing. I know, Kevin's is 180 mile an hour winds. If you were standing on the beach, it would sandblast your teeth off. I don't doubt it. Oh, there's someone swimming out there. If you look at the palms, you could have a little bit better idea of just how windy it is. Okay, let's get off the beach. Hey, what's up, Zozo Bob? This is looking southbound on the boardwalk. Yo, Charles is here. Now to the east, I can really start to see those clouds. Those clouds are looking pretty dark. Yeah, that's how, I mean, look at that wind. Crazy. Manny Santos. Hey, Manny. Jeff in Southern Tier, New York says this looks cool. I wouldn't want to be in the path of the storm. Prayers to those who are. Thanks so much, Jeff. Hopefully you're feeling better. Hopefully you're recovering, resting up. Okay, what we're now going to do is we're going to make a left on Collins Avenue, and we're going to continue southbound through the mid-beach section of Miami until we reach South Beach. And maybe we'll have enough time to go to Lincoln Road. Whoa, look at that. Looks like those palms are going to rip right off. NAV 407 says stay safe, Tom. Tornadoes also a real threat. Massive outbreak just north of you. Yeah, I saw that. Many of you were sending me the articles. Mainly in Broward County. Broward County is getting hit really hard right now with those tornadoes. Hey, Manny Santos says I'm in Kendall. I think Miami will be fine. I think it will too. It's just going to be windy. That's all. I mean, anything loose definitely should be tied down. Whoa! Okay, that was probably the strongest wind gust we've seen all day. Oh my gosh. Pretty windy, those gusts. I think now that we're kind of in front of those buildings, we'll get a little bit more protection from that wind. Probably looks a lot worse than it is on the stream. It's just that the wind is blowing the gimbal around. I know, Esmeralda says maybe it's a good time to unofficially start talks in Wall Street. For sure, that's coming when I get back to Miami. When I get back to Miami, for sure. Hey, Greg Peters says, guys, I'm just tapping in. Hope all is well. What's up, Greg? We're just exploring Miami Mid Beach and South Beach before the hurricane. We're just checking out some of the water levels. Not bad. Honestly, not bad. Vivian says, Sunny Isles Beach must be beautiful now. Sunny Isles Beach is one of my favorite places in all of Miami. Now this is cool. I'll show you guys this. Coming up right in front of us, this is going to be the brand new Amman Miami. So for those of you who are familiar with our New York City live broadcasts, right on the corner of 57th Street and 5th Avenue, you have the Amman New York in the Crown Building. They're opening up a hotel right here on the beach in Mid Beach. This is the construction site. You can see it right here. Amman, Miami Beach. This is a very, very luxurious hotel brand. Hey, South Beach Trader, what's up? Since I left, I'm in New York City. Nice. It looks like you were coming to New York right as I was going to Miami. South Beach Trader, new all-time record highs for the S&P 500 today. Sure you're excited about that. Now, how many of you have been to Mid Beach or South Beach, Miami? What do you guys think? I believe this is another Zaha Hadid building, I think. Beautiful architecture, really, really cool building. Hey, marketing videography says get Jet's helmet with those wind, I know. Well, I am wearing safety goggles. Fo says, Tom, you're in Miami during a hurricane. I guess you've become a true Floridian. Yes, indeed. Tex is cool but too flat. I get a weird sense of geographic depression with no mountains nearby. Well, then I think you would love Seoul, Korea. If you really need a major city with mountains all around, I think you'd love Seoul. I just came back from Korea. It was an amazing, amazing experience. All right, this is where the wind's gonna pick up really bad because we don't have any, oh! Hold on, I may need to hold my camera. crap. See, once you get out from behind the buildings, the wind really starts picking up. So now we're headed closer towards South Beach. You're going to see a lot more pedestrian traffic pick up. Here you see the Miami Beach Police here. Shout out to the Miami Beach Police. They're definitely going to be very busy. Someone says, is Miami going to be safe to visit on Friday? I think so. I mean, nobody can really say for sure how bad things are going to be. But I would say yes. I would say by Friday, should be all good. I really like these Art Deco buildings that they're restoring here. I believe Miami and South Beach has some of the highest concentration of Art Deco buildings anywhere in the country. Beautiful. Creates for a nice cityscape. Doesn't it look nice with the palm trees and then the Art Deco in the background? Looks nice. Looks beautiful. I think I may duck into this coffee shop and get coffee maybe real quick. Or maybe a tea. Wow, Zozo Bob's is Miami. Has some of the largest Art Deco in the world. Yeah, there's that Art Deco Center in South Beach. Oh, look at this guy. It's stuck right in the wind. He's like right in a little wind tunnel, that guy. Hey, DC, what's going on? Welcome to Miami. Looking at some of the dancing palms here. All right, let's continue to push forward. It's a very weird environment we got going on here in Miami Beach because it's cloudy, but the sun is also out and the wind is whipping. I hope this palm doesn't rip right in my face. I know. Dude says, please be careful next to the palms. Anything that's not secured to the ground is going to be a flying object here. So this strip of Art Deco buildings here, one of them has like that Spanish style architecture. These are going to be redone. These look really nice. And this is the main entrance to the ocean. OT is here, says be careful, Tom, stay safe out there. Thank you, OT. Hopefully you're having a good Wednesday. This is the Edition Hotel, and this is the AC Hotel Miami. Whew. Finally out of the wind tunnel. My ears are ringing. Yeah, JP. That's the corner for your coffee. I think I'm gonna go get some coffee when I finish the stream. I've been meaning to try this place, actually. Oh! There's that wind again. So we're now about to make the transition from Mid Beach to South Beach. I'm curious to see what's going to be going on with Lincoln Road. JP says it's going to get worse and worse. That's what I've heard. So we probably won't be doing a live stream tonight, everyone. This will probably be our stream for the day. Just because I don't know if I want to be out at 8 or 9 o'clock at night in 70 mile an hour winds. I don't think that's too bright of an idea. But if you guys are enjoying the live stream so far, feel free to leave a like on the video, subscribe if you're new. We usually do these streams every single day, starting at 8:45, assuming there's not a hurricane or something like that. All right, so this is that elevated seawall again. You can see just how much taller it is from where we were a little bit further on Collins. Again, I know it's expensive, but I think Miami should do that all the way up Collins Avenue to North Beach. Put this elevated seawall up. Oh. Jeez. Wow, that was a big one. Okay, 25th Street in Collins. Okay, welcome to South Beach, everybody. It appears we've reached a little bit of a lull in the wind, which is good news. Who dat Dave? What's up, Dave? Hopefully you were hanging out in Manhattan instead of in the state of Florida right now. So we've walked pretty much from the northernmost side of Mid-Beach. If you go back a little bit further into the stream, the water was already coming up over the seawall. But as we did a little bit of a compare and contrast with the new elevated seawall, the water's nowhere near close to coming up. Hey, Berlin says hello from Germany. What's going on? Welcome to Miami. Pre-hurricane. Look at this Cybertruck. So we're going to come up on the main park here, Collins Park in South Beach. This is a nice hotel. Really, really nice hotel here. And Residences, the one. They have these cool cabanas here. The lobby's quite nice, has a bar, a lounge, coffee shop. We'll kind of go through the valet to get out of the wind. And it smells good too. I think they put something in the HVAC. Hey, Andrew Lee from Queens. Sup, Andrew? Hope everything is good where you are. You know, the further south we've been going, there's almost no wind in South Beach. It's crazy. The wind is all to the north. Literally no wind here. At least now, right now. This is now 23rd Street. Everton says, which avenue is this? This is Collins Ave. This is Florida A1A. So we're right on the corner of Collins and 23rd Street in the heart of South Beach. I wonder how South Point Park is doing right now. I think I feel some rain droplets. I think it's going to start to rain here in a moment. Oh, here's that wind again. ZEB This is I'm on the Treasure Coast north of West Palm Beach. It's very windy up here. Stay safe, stay safe. I heard there was some tornadoes. Oh, look at that wind picking up over there again. Hey, eyeglass lady, what's going on? I'm gonna stand here until this gust of wind dies down, and then we'll try to cross the street, because once we go in that open air, we're gonna get blasted with the wind. Eddie says Clearwater already lost power. Yikes. All right, let's go. Hey, LA0070, what's up? Oof. Whoa! Looks like we got local news 10 right here. What do you guys think's better, local news 10 or the live broadcast we got going on here at Walks in Wall Street? I think we can compete with local news 10, right? I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Hey Lee, what's going on? This is now Collins Park. This is an interesting view because you have the sun trying to break through the clouds. It's actually a pretty nice view. You have all those dancing palms there, the sun breaking through the clouds, and you got that beautiful view on Collins Park. Oh. Hey, Lee's here, Eddie, Valor Rabbit. Good to see everyone. Welcome to South Beach. Oh my gosh. Crazy. Let's try to get behind something. you can see some of the businesses already putting sandbags. There's no sound. Looks like the art place has their sandbags on. Look at how windy it is. Look at that, crazy. NAV 407 says sound is back. Did I fall? I didn't fall. My phone fell off the thing. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to walk further down. Whoa. Wow, look at how windy. I think this is probably 50 miles an hour plus. Look, these people could barely walk. Oh, that guy's hat just... Oh, look at the poor little kid. Yeah, they are caught right in that wind tunnel. Oh. Wow. Wow. I mean, if you're behind a building, you're fine, but we'll wait for the gust to die down. Now, this is probably only 60 to 70 mile an hour winds. Could you imagine what a 180 mile an hour wind is going to look like? That is unbelievable. I couldn't even imagine what it's like living through that. Hey Patrice, what's up? Good to see you, Ahmad. All right, so here's some preparations. Looks like the Kith store has some sandbags here to protect the water, or to protect the store from the water going in. Hey, 10 Red Buff, what's going on? Good to see you. So the wind is only bad if you go in between the cross streets there. So if you walk in between the blocks, there's no protection from the buildings. But here it's fine. Here it's fine. Because every time you get a break in the building line, that wind comes right off the ocean. It kind of reminds me of New York City in the wintertime near South Street Seaport and Columbus Circle. But I think we'll be fine now because we're going to have this entire strip of buildings here. Someone says they talk bad about California, but I could never do Florida. I'd like to buy myself a nice little place in San Diego, California. I don't discriminate I mean, if it's beautiful weather, I'm there. So I don't make my real estate decisions based off of politics. So hopefully in my lifetime I'll be able to have a nice place in San Diego, California, Miami, Florida, New York City, all over. Oh, looks like we're gonna get caught in a little bit of rain here. Or maybe a lot of bit of rain. Anybody notice just how dark the sky just got right now? Let's actually walk up. You can see everyone's going to start to have a little nice brisk jog here as the rain starts to come down. Wow, that rain actually feels quite refreshing, not bad. OT says, have you thought about moving to Los Angeles? No, I don't know if I'd move to LA. If I'm going to get a place in California, it's probably going to be San Diego. All right, let's take cover under here. Try to take cover right at this hotel. So far only but a misty rain, folks. Someone says it just started raining in Coral Gables. Oh, look at this. Whoa, just hit. Man, the rain just started going sideways. Let me try to wipe my lens. Whoa. Out of nowhere. Oh my gosh. It's like a very strange misty rain, and it's quite literally going sideways. I wonder what the Doppler radar is showing.
Over here waiting for it to dry.
We got everyone trying to take cover from the rain that's coming right now. Oh, look at that umbrella. I would just ditch the umbrella. I'd call a cab. Yeah, I would just ditch the umbrella and call a cab at that point. I think it's Uber time, folks. Wow. Tip of the mitt says, it says the wind is only 30 miles an hour in Miami. Man, if these are 30 mile an hour winds, I would not want to experience what 180 looks like. I mean, I'm not an expert, but this looks more than 30. Maybe, what would you say? Maybe 45 at the gusts of 50 maybe? But oh, I think that was almost a fender bender because of that box. Whoa! Look at those dancing palms. Now that's what really concerns me, right? Because this is nothing. I mean, this is just like normal weather, but it still seems pretty bad. But, I mean, could you imagine what it's like? Full throttle, 180 miles an hour. All right, we're gonna wait for the first break in the wind here, folks, and then we're gonna start headed northbound. We'll try to ever so slightly inch our way north. Wow. You can kind of see the sign shaking a little bit here. ho. How's the internet connection, everyone? I'm surprised the connection is actually holding up. You would think with this much wind you would kind of have an interrupted connection, perhaps. Oops, looks like we have an emergency vehicle coming from some direction. Wow, I really hope everyone was all right wherever they were going. Now, I'm going to say something that may sound a little bit crazy, but it's almost a little peaceful kind of watching the storm unfold. Like the wind and the rain, just watching the palm trees blowing the breeze. Now, understanding a lot of people are going to lose and get property damage, but something about watching storms kind of roll in. The second we get a little bit of a break in the rain here, I am going to try to beeline it to the north. Just a quick announcement. Usually we do these live streams every night at 8:45. It looks like we're not going to be able to do it tonight, but I may do a hurricane stream from my house. We'll just keep the live stream up. I'll be in the chat. Maybe we could just do just a little hangout, grab a drink, maybe like a happy hour, Walks in Wall Street happy hour. Talk about the markets, talk about the storm, just chill out from my house if you guys want to come. Assuming my power stays on. But maybe we'll do that. We'll just do like a happy hour from my house. All right, let's go now. Well, it's good that we got the wind at my back. Deese's barbecue. Yeah, I may fire up the grill. The only thing is it's hard to light the charcoal when it's so windy. That's another thing for hurricane preparedness. I bought 10 bags of charcoal last night. Because then you could cook vegetables on the grill, and I'll just keep the bags of charcoal at my house. It's funny because the whole way we were walking down, we were walking into the wind, which was so uncomfortable. But now, with the wind at our back, it kind of feels like I'm at the airport and I'm walking on the, like those walking escalators that make you walk a little bit faster. That's kind of what it feels like. It's actually pretty enjoyable. Shamuel says you don't have gas. I do not have gas. A lot of stuff here in South Florida is electric. Here's News 10. Whoa. This is kind of cool to see inside their vehicle, the news vehicle. Let's start to head back uptown through Mid-Beach. Here's that wind again. Hey, what's up, RPT? Hope you're doing well. Yes, I went ahead and bought some water. I was expecting a lot of the stores to be out of a lot of the stuff, but I didn't have a problem. I really didn't have any problem. Now, obviously, because we're not really supposed to get the hurricane here in Miami, most of the hurricane is supposed to be Sarasota, Tampa region, maybe Naples, things like that. But now we have a complete lull in the wind. Honest is Miami grocers also prepared to stock up on water. We'll check out the water level now. The true Trinity says Jesus Christ returns soon. Not anytime soon. I think he's going to be inside. It's a Category 5 hurricane, pal. I mean, if I was Jesus, would I be coming outside in a hurricane? 180 mile an hour winds? Probably not. All right, we're gonna head back up towards North Beach. Whoa, there's those wind gusts. Looks like some sort of police activity here. All right, we're gonna continue up pretty much to where I parked the scooter. So we're gonna go all the way north and we'll have another look at the water line. We're gonna go past the Fontainebleau Miami. Mister says, why did the police cars have illegally tinted windows? I think in the state of Florida, the tinting is different. I think you're allowed to have very, very dark tint here because of the sun. I think. Lee says the PD is exempt. I always thought it was because of the sun, I guess. But maybe it's just an exemption, not too sure. Anybody here know, maybe Lee knows for reasons we won't talk about, but what is the legal limit in the state of Florida for tint? Like if I wanted to tint out my windows. Hey, Reggie44, what's up? Welcome to South Beach, well now Mid Beach. Hey, Absolute Travel Adventures. This is Trust that I'm doing well. Yeah, I'm doing well. Hopefully the same for you. Thanks so much for joining. Someone says there's a subway here. Well, we have a Metro Mover. It's called the Metro Mover and the Bright Line. So a little different, but can we get a quick time check in the chat? I just want to make sure we We are right on schedule. Someone is asking if there's a curfew here. There's not. Because remember, Miami's really not supposed to get much of the storm at all. It's mostly the west coast of Florida, not here. We're just going to get really, really high winds. Lee's backside windows must allow more than 15% of light in. $5.44. Okay. Well, we're right on time. Oof, I don't know if I'd be crossing the street out with a newborn baby here. Good to see everyone from Sweden. Oh, Andrew, very cool. Someone is asking what's my favorite area of Miami if I had to pick one. That's an easy question to answer. It's Little Buenos Aires in North Beach, Miami. 72nd Street and Collins Avenue is my favorite spot of all time. Ooh, that's what gets me nervous when those street signs start wobbling. That's the one thing I'm most nervous about, are these street signs getting blown off. I mean, those could cause some serious damage. Eva says hello from the UK. Looks like we have a lot of people from around the world. For fun in the chat, put where you're joining from, either in the US or abroad. I would love to know where you guys are from. Sam says hello from the UK. Melissa says from New Orleans. What's up, Melissa? This is the free trolley. Wow, someone says from West Germany. Jeff in Southern Tier, New York, from New York. Reggie, Wisconsin. Sweet Lords is Miami Beach, Florida. Nice. Steve, Houston. Patient Lobster, Israel. Kenny from San Francisco. What's up? Good to see you, Kenny. Erica, Spain. Wow. I see Chicago, Fresno, California. Patrice is New York City. Love that. Dezus. Hopefully I'm pronouncing your name right. This is Coral Gables. Man, the Gables is awesome. Now, Coral Gables is officially the #1 most expensive neighborhood in the United States. I think it overtook some ritzy neighborhood in California. I'm seeing Finland here. Southern Connecticut, says James. X says Brickell. Love Brickell. We were in Brickell last night. Dublin, Ohio. Cool. Richmond, Virginia. Wales. Romania. It's kind of wild to think the massive reach of the internet. Just to have people from all over the world. It's cool to connect with everybody. I see a lot of Brazil. Very cool. Stephanie is from New York City, indeed. Zorp from New Jersey. See Brazil again. Cool. So this building, we already kind of explained it on the way down, but for the people who are just joining, if you remember from our New York City live streams, we always talk about the Amman, New York. That's right across the street from Trump Tower and the Tiffany building on 57th Street. This is the new construction site of Amman, Miami. So they're going to have a 5-star hotel and resort right on the beach, right here on Collins Avenue. Anyone in the audience familiar with the Aman brand or have stayed in an Aman hotel, either in New York or in Japan, anything like that? It's going to be on the corner of 34th Street and Collins. Yeah, Donna's Aman hotels are number one in the world. Indeed, they are. In New York City, right there on 57th Street, it's, I think, $1,200 a night for an entry-level room at Aman, New York. But if you guys are enjoying the broadcast, feel free to leave a like on the video and click the subscribe button if you're new. We usually do these live streams every single day starting at 8:45 p.m. Walk around New York City and Miami depending on where we are, and we mainly discuss the financial markets while walking around the different cities. So if you're interested in that, feel free to click the subscribe button. In the distance, you'll see the fountain blue Miami Beach. Reggie 44 says big day tomorrow. CPI, right? Inflation day. Alexandria says hello, speaking from Brazil. Lots of Brazilians in Miami. Huge Brazilian population. Fisher Island. Lots of Brazilians buy real estate on Fisher Island. Firestorm, good to see you. .44 is the CPI and Elon. That's right, the robo-taxi day. Hans says good day from Switzerland. All right, should we take one more quick look at the ocean before I take you guys back up? Let's see if they still have some of the white caps, the waves crashing on the shore, or maybe it died down. Let's go in the ocean one more time. Wow, Joanne says I'm selling my house in San Diego. Send me an email with the listing. Let me take a look at it. Who knows? You never know. You can find my email in the About Me page. Maybe I'll buy it, or maybe I know someone who wants to buy it. All right, here we are on the ocean. Pretty rough, but less windy. Oof. Hey, 48, it's good to see you. We're now right on Miami Beach. Wow, look at those clouds. Hey, what's up, Latha? I 100% agree with you. Florida is an amazing, amazing place. Beautiful. Let's do a little bit of a beach walk. Man, it's windy now. Hey, Red 10 Buff. I'm not too sure. I'm just wearing like crappy shoes, no brand. Just like a crappy shoe brand. Discovery. Oh man, it's so windy. It's beautiful out there though. Hey, Amar. So I should be in Miami for maybe like another week. Richard Gardner says I need a shoe brand endorsement. I mean, we do put in a lot of miles, I will say. Whew, let's head back to Collins Avenue. It's quite peaceful. Look at all these Art Deco buildings here. Now, they say walking is one of the best things you could do for your health. Particularly as you get older, you're supposed to transition to low impact sports like tennis, something like that. You know, you don't see too many 80-year-olds, 90-year-olds rolling jiu-jitsu or playing lacrosse. That's why I think that pickleball really took off. Temporal, yes. We can technically classify Walks on Wall Street as a health channel for sure. Now, I don't have any data on this, so take this with a grain of salt. It's just from my observation. I think what's more important than diet, what's more important than exercise, is just having a low stress life and a low stress environment. All the people that I know that get sick a lot are very, very stressed, high strung out through their lives. But low stress, you know, you're not always cranked up, high blood pressure. You know, you just feel better. You just feel better. I mean, if you just audit times in your life where it was very, very stressful, like you feel physically ill from it. But when you're not stressed, you feel great. Even if you're eating terrible food. This is the Fontainebleau, Miami. Hey JT, good to see you. Just as we're walking by Soho House. We're about to merge onto Indian Drive. I should say Indian Creek Drive. And as we look over Collins Avenue, you know, if you were to make a left, Indian Creek, if you were to make a right, Collins, you're going to see Pine Tree Drive, where a lot of the multi-million-dollar homes are. Some of these homes are insane. You'll see them here in a minute. Oh, look at that. Sun's trying to break out. Speaking of breakout, S&P 500 all-time record highs. Palantir's trying to break out too. This guy has an all-in yacht. Poker player, I guess. All right, let's cross over. You can see just how high the water's come up now. Look at this. That's why I said I wouldn't be surprised if the water comes all the way up over Collins Avenue. This is probably the biggest pontoon style boat I've ever seen. Do you have any boat enthusiasts here? I think this is a big pontoon boat. Man, I really want to jump in the water. Hey, JT says you should come back during the Art Basel and the boat show in Miami. Yeah, I'll definitely be back for sure. It's crazy to see the water so high. Second Chance is the boat name. Hey, Dante Rose, what's going on? Welcome to Florida. Now, if you're not from here, you gotta visit and walk exactly where I'm walking during sunset. It's beautiful. Data discovery. Yeah, I mean, to some extent, right? I think there's good stress and there's bad stress. Obviously, people can benefit from stress, but I mean, I'm talking about if you're locked away in an office on Park Avenue and you're managing directors, making you work 100 hours a week, your hair's falling out, you have a heart attack and you die at 30. That's the kind of stress that I'm kind of talking about. Wow, look at some of these homes here. Now, as we head further north, you're going to see even crazier homes. These are incredible here. By the way, Data Discovery is a really good follow on X. If anyone has the X platform, you can follow Expected Values. Really good follow. These are the ones that I'm talking about. Crazy. Man, the water. What do you guys think? You know, even further north, you have even bigger ones. Like this guy has a whole compound. I think I parked my bike over here. TK Porsche is the Spanish colonial mansion. It is beautiful. The others not so much. There's another one that's all white further down. I wish I could show you. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough time. It's the most unbelievable thing I've ever seen. I'll try to get you guys close as I can to it. You know what? I actually kind of like this one. This one that's like right smack dab in the middle of the palm trees. What about this one, guys? Give me your opinion on the one I'm about to zoom in on right now. There's a nice boat outside. All right, I think this is one of my favorites, but there's also another one that's even better. We just don't have time to check it out. But look at how gorgeous this one is. Temporals is tomorrow, new behind the street. That's next Thursday. All right, everyone. Well, if you enjoyed the live stream, feel free to leave a like on the video, subscribe to our channel if you're new. We also do write a free investing newsletter for everyone in the chat that we send out every other Thursday. If you want to stay on top of the market, you could scan the QR code on the screen and punch in your email, and it'll take you to our Substack. We just sent out our last post on Thursday, so feel free to go ahead and check us out over there by scanning the QR code. But until then, we may be on tonight, we may not, depending on the hurricane. Stay well, stay safe, and we will see you all in the next one. We will see you all very, very soon. Signing off from Miami, Florida.